Okay, so I think we should start now. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for your time today and joining us for this webinar. Um, Most of you would be aware about Smart and Augmented Analytics platform, and we are now adding the capabilities for Pixel Perfect report, PDF reports, which was much needed gap as far as the enterprise reporting is concerned. So today we will give you the overview and also the technical aspects of how to configure and how to publish this Pixel Perfect print PDF reports to your users. So as you know, Smartan is one of the very few tools who covers both the traditional BI and modern analytics components. So right from reports, dashboards, cross tabs, and geomaps and other stuff to analyze your descriptive data or data of the past. We also have the advanced analytics components such as self-serve data preparation, assisted predictive modeling, and NLP search capabilities. We just had a webinar for launch of NLP search capabilities a few weeks back. And as you may know, assisted predictive modeling is one of the most unique feature of Smartan, where business user with no data science background can also create, share, and use predictive models on their own. So this pixel perfect report would fall into part of the traditional reporting, but that was much needed gap in the product map that we had. So we are fulfilling that gap with this introduction now. So as you know, Smartan has a very powerful cross-tab and tabular reporting formats. It gives you the great slice and dice, drill down, drill through data operations, summary operations, and a lot of analytical options. So they are good to analyze the data, but yes, they are columnar in the view and the real life use cases. As far as the presentation layer is concerned, you need much more flexibility and flow into the into some of the reports, and that's where the pixel perfect report comes in. So say for example, this example I have shown monthly credit card statements, which is not a typical columnar cross tab or tabular report, but these are the sort of reports that you need. So with this introduction, we are providing the full scale HTML capabilities where you can design layouts and flow and look and feel and theme as per your. There is no limit as far as you can do anything in HTML. You will be able to present that into the reports. You will obviously use the Smartan data sets and objects rendered from Smartan data sets and embed it within your HTML template that you design, and will that's a lightweight process, but it is something which has to be done by someone who knows little bit of JavaScript and some programming. But that's not very heavyweight. That's very lightweight, and we will show you those steps as well. So in summary, the Pixel Perfect Print reports gives you full scale capabilities and freedom to design the layout in the way you want to fit in any of your reporting requirements. Some of the use case, there are so many possibilities, and you all would find more use cases as you see the product. So pre-printed document formats like invoice and purchase orders, or statutory reports like balance sheet and P&L statements, or say if you are sending monthly customer ledgers or account statements to your brokers or distributors or dealers, or say commission reports to your sales force. Everybody has some sort of daily, weekly, monthly MIS, which is a nice Excel or PDF that goes to the key management. So this sort of daily, weekly, monthly, or quarterly brochure type of PDF that combines both the graphs and tables and stuff can be automated straight away. So a lot of time which goes into, say, somebody taking a data, then massaging the data, putting into certain Word or PDF or PPT format, and then it goes to the management. So all those steps and issues related to, say, data quality, errors, and time required for a senior resource gets eliminated. And you can also generate printed notes and labels like batch labels and dispatch notes and barcode labels and stuff as well. So what you can design is almost unlimited. You are bound only by the constraints of HTML, and you will not find any constraints as far as layouts and freedom of flow of data and presentation of data is concerned. Some of the examples, and we're gonna show you live as well. So this is, say for example, a daily summary dashboard that goes to insurance company. So we have just shown that here. Credit card monthly statements. So as you can see, you can also embed some monthly offers or some message that you wanna broadcast to your customers or your dealer and other partners as well. So any sort of customization you are looking for is possible, including the pre-printed document formats, such as this is, for example, a GST invoice. So it's not possible if you are using cross tab or tabular, as you can imagine now. And there are a lot of other use cases. We will show you some of these documents live in Smarten today as well. Process is pretty simple. As I said, it is something where you will need some technical hands, at least the technical people with basic JavaScript skills. So you create a static HTML template. We have used the FreeMarker template engine, which is very popular, and it's very lightweight as far as the JavaScript capabilities are concerned. You create a layout, then you upload that layout file. You then, in parallel to that, you create smarter data sets, you create the reports or charts that you may be using in your HTML template that you have defined for the report. You can also define the master detail relationships. Say for example, in case like credit card, you will have customer master, and then you will have monthly transactions, say coming from some transaction database data set. So you can create that sort of relationships as well. You can select the filtering criteria. You can provide report permission to give access right to users or group of users who should access this. You can provide the document properties and export properties, and yes, you just publish that report and you are ready to go. You can also use delivery and publishing agents. So say if you want your salespeople to have the monthly statement at the end of the month, and you want to automate that workflow where email would go to them every month, or say email would go every week to your CXO or senior managers with certain nicely formatted PDF report that can be automated using delivery and publishing agent feature as well. So yeah, it's all about freedom. It's all about incorporating the custom themes and custom layouts and custom formats for documents, reports, and also opportunity for you to eliminate a lot of work hours that goes into compiling the data and preparing the report, and mitigating your risk from the data errors and all that typical things that go in typical workflow to produce such reports. So yes, there are many advantages. There is a lot of content available on our website as well, and yes, we will now take you through the actual tool to show you how it works in action. Yeah. So this is Smarten hosted on AWS. I'll log in, right, and let's show you how these reports look like. Say for example, this is what your user will experience. Say this is, say for example, a ledger report, as you can see, with all the typical ledger account ledger formats that we all use. Let me show you. You can have the filters from the top as well. Let me show you. You can also publish those reports to your colleagues and users or groups of users. So all those standard features, you can export that into PDF as well. And yeah, there are no retrieval parameters configured for this, but whenever the report is loaded, you can have that filter dialog. So this is the PDF that has been produced, for example. Let me show you some other formats. Say this is the tax invoice. So if you have your tax invoice is generated with your logo and barcode, and there are like say 4,000 invoices here, you can navigate, you can filter by say invoice number from the top. You can add other filters like customer names and stuff as well, as you can imagine. Yeah, so yeah, and you can do publish and exports and stuff. Yeah. So let's look at, say, if you are a retail or pharma company and you want to generate some batch labels which has to fit into certain size and which has to follow certain format. This sort of formats are also possible, and you can automate that without any data errors or data quality issues. This is an example of, say, daily summary dashboard that goes to say, for example, insurance companies top executives, where in the top you have some KPIs as you can see, and then you have the tabular data which is displayed. So you can combine different graphical objects, KPIs, and tables and stuff. Or say, for example, a nicely brochure sort of a PDF format for quarterly summary or monthly summary that is published to your stakeholders or to your board or to your executives. So all this combination of graphs, this is typically does this is required, this is being used, but there is a lot of hard work and manual work that goes into preparing such reports or PDFs or Excel, as you can imagine. So all these workflows can be automated. All the error and data quality issues can be eliminated, as you can imagine. So let's take an example of, say, credit card statement, and you can similar way you can have your branding. You can send some monthly offers along with the statements as well. You can use the conditional highlighters to highlight certain rows in the records that you may want. So any freedom you want is possible. Any combination of reports, graphs that you have generated in Smarten can be embedded in a nicely looking PDF, as you can see. So yeah, use cases are limited. Now let me show you the process of how to create this. First of all, I'll show you the how the template works. Yeah, HTML template. Yeah. So this is some sort of a HTML JavaScript work that one has to do, and we have published the guidelines of how to use this free marker template engine to configure the report. So typically you are doing HTML layout, and then um, then you are then you are you are just referencing the objects created in Smarten with their column and row reference. And as you can imagine, it's pretty simple. Somebody who knows basics of JavaScripts can really learn this in less than 1 hour's time. So once you do that template, let's create a report. You have to have the administration rights for that. You upload the template. Yeah, that's called FTL template. And if it is validated, it will ask you about the objects that you want to use in this example. And as you can see, this is a master detail relationship. So it asks me the unique key that binds both the master and detail and column mapping and stuff. I'll press next. I can see the preview. This is how my report would look like. Yeah. And if you are happy with that, you can go to next step. You can define the retrieval parameter if you want to. I'm just pressing next. You can define the page filters that you may want to select as well. And you can define the default value for those filters as well. I'll press next now. You can give access right to users or group of users. Say next. Now the important part is how do you want to configure the export properties and stuff. So as you can see, you can either generate separate files for each record. Say, for example, if this is credit card statement, you can have individual monthly file for each customer, or there are certain, say, ledgers, you may want them in the single file. If file is too large, system will automatically break it up into small chunks. You can define the PDF properties like page size and orientation and stuff. Most importantly, you can also assign the export file naming convention. So say you want a credit card statement like customer name dash month slash year. You can configure those properties and you can see the preview as well. So all these flexibilities are available. Can press next. And it asks you where do you want to publish this report. We will put it in a folder called print format for now. So report publishing is done, and now I can log in as user. Yeah, so I'll log in as user, not as admin now. I can see my print report folder. This is the report I just created. I'll press, and this is the experience user will get. There are 20 records or 20 documents which are generated. I can filter for customers using the filters on the top, or I can use customer ID, or you can set any other filter. You can also publish it. And if you want this to straight away go to customers or recipients, you can configure those users and access rights, and those reports would go to them as well. And yeah, you can export to PDF as well. So this is the simple process with which one can use this feature. Now, if you want to say embed these reports into your ERP or intranet or CRM or whatever other applications you are using, there are APIs available. And you say, for example, assume this is your intranet or CRM or whatever ERP, and master data, transaction data, all that are the navigations of your system. You can have one option menu that's up to your design and your user UX philosophy, and you can have those reports called directly from your third-party applications as well. So users don't have to log in into Smarten. They can just use their day-to-day applications that they are using. And as you know, this embedding API is available for all modules of Smarten, including dashboards, reports, and all other modules. But yeah, so yeah, and as per Gartner and all other advisors, when you embed these analytics objects and report objects into the applications that are being used day to day by your users, the take up naturally improves, right? So I would recommend you all to leverage these APIs to eliminate your users having to say requiring to log in into Smarten and then look at the reports. You can bring the analytics to them straight away into whatever applications you are using, and there is SSO and all those APIs are integrated. So your access is pretty much neat and clear. And yes, there are more details on our website. There are some videos as well. You can explore that further. You can get in touch with us, any of our team members, or just go to the site, fill up the form, or go to our support portal. You will find a lot of documents and help and articles related to this. So this was the overview. I hope we have been able to give you the overview on how this feature works. I showed you some use cases, and I am sure you all would be able to think about what is the best possible use case and how we can leverage that using this great feature that we have. So yes, I think this was the overview, and now we are open to questions from you all.
Yes, all the attendees can put their question in the Q&A section you'll find. So I have one question. Can Smarten generate QR image?
Smarten would not generate QR image, but from the HTML template that you are bringing in, you can call the API, you can generate QR, you can generate barcode, you can bring in any other marketing or any other process related content or image that you want to bring in. So typically, say for example, you are generating QR for say for delivery dispatch, not for example, then you need to create API which is out of Smarten, and you will embed those API into the FTL template that we explained to you. You show one of the example. I had the barcode embedded into the invoice, or I think I forgot which document that was. So then you embed that image into your HTML template and display rest of the stuff from Smarten.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh, then there is one question. Is this part of current product or enterprise are supposed to take this as a separate product?
No, this will be provided to you free as part of the next upgrade as far as you are subscribed to our AMC program or you are onto this current subscription model. Yeah, so there are no additional charges or license fees that you will have to pay for this.
Yeah, so all the existing users will get this
Absolutely,
with
yes,
the
yes,
AMC. Can
right.
we integrate the Smarten with Java web app?
Absolutely. You can integrate with PHP, .NET, Java, whatever language you are using. We have a very neat APIs defined used by many customers and many OEM partners that we have. You can have a look at the detailed API guide. You can just log into our support portal on support.smarten.com. You will find a detailed guide that explains you all the APIs that are available to embed and do SSO and even to get the data through data APIs and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. It's a very well defined matured API that we have.
Yeah, and there is one question which was in the chat box. Can you please explain how this report is made visible in third-party application? Is it imperative to have iframe?
Sahil, can you can perhaps take this up. There is API available like I showed to you, and Sahil will explain to you on this iframe and other architecture. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, I mean, you just need to call the REST APIs and you'll get a validated token. And using that validated token, you can just call the object, and that object will be rendered within the iframe. And I mean, that's about displaying the object as is from Smarten to your application. However, I mean, we also provide the data APIs where you can
Yeah.
also
So if you do not want to use iframe, you can use our API to get data, and then you can display it in whatever way you want in your front end report or mobile app or whatever front end device or application you have for your users. So both options are available.
Yeah, so there is a similar question to this. How to publish mobile reports, or will it work on mobile devices like tabs and mobiles?
Yes, it will work. You can either embed it through the other applications you are using from your from third party vendor or your internal applications, or if you want to use Smarten straight away, you can use it. And in order to so Smarten interface by default is adaptive and responsive, so it will work like in any target device resolution that you may have. And we are already working on the native mobile application for Smarten as well. Launch is still away by say I would say at least 3-4 months, but yes, we would be coming up with the native mobile app where you will have access to the Smarten objects as well.
Yes, so I think most of the questions are covered. In case if there are more questions, we can still wait.
Yeah, any other use cases that you would want to discuss, or yes, any other questions on the technical front that you may have? Yeah, please welcome. Let's use this 10 minutes that we have to to get to more so that everybody in this webinar benefits. Yeah.
Yeah, there is one more question. Can you show how to connect API from another application like Apex?
Right. As I said, there is a comprehensive API documentation guide available. You can go to our support portal, download the guide, and yes, if you still want any hands-on one-on-one session with any of our team member, you are most welcome to discuss with us on that. Yes. Any other use cases or any other
Okay, there is one
format?
more question.
Yes.
Yeah, there is one question. If SQL is ready, how much duration it takes to develop and deploy the report in Java application?
I think if SQL is ready, I think a typical the process would be you will create the Smarten data set straight from the SQL and the database connection that you have. You will create a required front-end object, and then you will need to you can either leverage our cross steps or tabular straight away if you wanna if your requirement is not for this free flow document report that we talk about. And if you want that, then you will create this template. So I would say all in all, if you are very clear about your SQL and the kind of presentation you want, and if you just want cross tab and tabular, then it won't take more than couple of hours. And if you want this PDF pixel perfect report, then you can add 3-4 more hours to create that specific template in FreeMarker and then upload it on Smarten like we showed you today.
So there is one question. How many simultaneous DB connections Smarten can have?
There is no technical limit as such. You can connect to as many databases or file data sources or web services data sources or even other data sources like Google Analytics and R and all those connectors that we have. So we have a fantastic parallel data processing engine, and yes, technically there is no limit as far as you have the hardware and resources to cope up with all that.
What sort of hardware is required to install Smarten applications?
That's a generic question. Depends on how many concurrent users and size of data and all that we have. We can give you details on that if you let us know about your requirement. But typically you can start with a very basic 8 core 16 GB engine should suffice the small use cases. No, yeah, Arbuda.
Is there any restriction on displaying number of columns and rows?
No, there are no restrictions. You can, I mean, we have customers using hundreds of columns and hundreds of thousands of rows in their reports. So yes, I mean, there is no technical limit as such.
Is there any facility to update comments by users on report which remain for CXO to refer in future?
We have a whole component of social BI here. So any object that you see in Smarten, you have a you can other users can rate it, other users can do the comments and have conversation like Twitter. They can also reference other objects in this conversation as well. So that conversation and rating and even like dislikes and stuff. So ideally what you can create is you can create a social BI analytics sort of an environment where you can see most rated, most liked, most disliked objects, and there is also a lot of analytics available in the backend as well to understand understand objects that are popular, data sets that are popular, and that gives great indication to IT to let them understand how users see the data sets and reports and stuff, and they can perhaps do more work towards those data sets and reports and stuff. So there are pre-built analytics also available for how the community of the users you have is liking and reacting to the objects that you may have.
Can we generate combination charts in Smarten?
Yeah, there are many chart types available, and there are even more exotic and more complex chart types available as well. So yes, please, it is possible, and we keep on adding new visualization and chart types and stuff on regular basis. Yeah.
Is it possible to get reports details to store back into source application database?
Yes, in the upcoming version 5.2 that we would be releasing in couple of weeks time, you have a data ingestion features as well. So you can create the data set, and if you want, you can ingest it back to your other target data sources as well. It can be a database, or if you just want to put it in the Excel file or CSV files, that is also possible.
Is there any provision to improve SQL performance?
There is lot of automation and optimization which is done internally, including the parallelism and stuff, and other processes. But yeah, that is something which Smarten does. It is not something which is in your control as a creator of data set, or somebody who connects to your data sources and does the data sets and reports and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, there is one question. Is there any tool or IDE available to generate HTML code or template?
You can use any HTML IDE that you are using. So whatever IDE you are using to do your HTML work, but that would work. It's HTML, so it's whatever IDE you are comfortable to design and edit HTML is fine. That's your choice, I would say.
So I think we have addressed almost all the questions.
Yeah, any other questions, any other use case any one of you want to discuss, whether it is possible or how you can leverage this feature for your particular organization or use case scenario? Yeah, feel let's utilize these 5 more minutes that we have to, so that everybody benefits from those questions and answers.
Is there drill down feature?
You can't have drill down into PDF, but yes, if you use our cross-tab and tabular, there are drill down, slice and dice, drill through, spotlighters, complex sorts, including custom columns, and a lot of other, including also like changing the data operations, summary operations. Lot of those interactive functions are available in that, but PDF cannot have drill down. Yeah, because that's a static format.
You must be having functionality to send reports through mails.
Yeah, like I showed to you, there is a feature called delivery and publishing agent. So you can select a report, you can select the group of users or users whom you want to send this report. You can also select the frequency. Say you want this report to go to your 10 people in sales team Monday morning 7 a.m. So you can automate and configure this whole scheduler to publish reports automatically from the latest data to your recipients.
Can you add images or videos in the reports?
Whatever you can add in PDF, you can add it, because you are typically working with HTML script, and yeah, what you can add images, you can add videos, and if PD, I don't know how the PDF would support that, but as far as HTML preview is concerned, you can. And we have done a lot of examples with the images, if not with videos. Any other questions?
There is one question. Will it give any suggestion on query optimization?
No, that is something which is done internally and not in the hands of someone who is creating data sets or connecting to the data source. But yes, when you create the data set, there are a lot of machine learning based suggestions for transformation, for improving the quality of data would be given to you as a developer. So if there are any type mismatch, there are null values, there are phonetic sounding names that you would like to merge, all those suggestions would be given, which are recommended by ML while you are preparing the data.
Any suggestion to handle reports with huge data, like how to get in single stretch annual reports?
That's something which is a lot of our customers are using. That's something which where the implementation, we have to look at the data source, we have to look at the kind of rows and columns you want to generate, what we can split at the data source level, what we can split at the data set level, what we can split at the front end level. But yes, overall we have seen our customers using a very large amount of data and huge reports. So yes, with the right implementation and technical choice, it is absolutely possible, sir.
There is a question, will you charge development environment also?
No, it's so there is no development environment. In fact, it is all embedded within Smarten. And as far as you have the access to, right kind of access, there is no separate development environment. It's all one tool embedded into 100% web-based interface. And it's very simple licensing. You can discuss with our team for any specific questions or licensing requirements or any estimates that you may need based on the number of users and other parameters.
Okay, one question more. So can we have access to web interface for initial development purpose or test purpose?
I didn't understand this question, but perhaps you are asking if we can give you some trial version. Yes, if that's the question, then you can download the trial version from our website. If you are using AWS, Smarten instance is available on AWS Marketplace as well, and you can hive up the Smarten eval instance in less than 10 minutes using that.
One more question. Save to Excel can be done with any number of columns and rows.
Yeah, there are no limits as such. Yes.
What is your support structure?
We have a support portal with a lot of knowledge base articles, lot of documents, lot of manuals. Apart from that, we have an automated support ticketing system. And yes, I mean, these are the tools that are available. And then depending on your questions, it will be routed to our support team, and we'll resolve that. And we keep on publishing a lot of content. Have a look at support.smartn.com to see the variety and amount of content that we produce on regular basis to help our users. Three more minutes. Any questions? Most welcome. Any other recommendations or suggestions from you all? Please, yeah, we would like to listen to your feedback, suggestions.
Do you have any training modules?
There are lots of training videos. We also provide one-on-one training or one-to-many training if that is required. But yes, overall, I would say someone who wants to focus on Smartn and who understands basic about say that data and is a power user can start developing content in Smartn in say 16 hours of training, 2 days of training easily. And there is no special programming or scripting and stuff that is required, and we have always kept that self-serving aspect into mind.
One more question. Is there default template for reports?
There are when you see this new version, there would be the sample reports which would be available to you. If you think you can leverage them to just to do save as and do your reports, you can do that. But yes, so, and there are a lot of examples which we have developed, like I showed to you. So perhaps you guys can use those FTL templates and do some tweaks and use it for your use case.
How many days trial Smartn module can be accessed?
I think we provide 30 days trial. You can look at AWS Marketplace, or you can download from our website as well. Any other questions? I think we have addressed most of the questions.
Yes, right. Almost
and,
all.
Yes, so I think thank you, everybody. I hope, yeah, there is one more question, I guess.
Yeah. Have you done any integration of Smartn with other web app?
Many web apps. In fact, we have strong relationship with many ISVs also, and we have done integration with their app in a way where their users do not have to have a separate login and do analytics in different applications or Smartn. They would see the analytics right from within their applications itself, and we have the API documentation, and yeah, you can download that. If you wanna have some hands-on session with our technical team, you are most welcome to explore that option.
There is compliment from Mr. Osman. Thanks, Mr. Karthik. This nice feature, and it is powerful with most of new tools.
Thank
Now,
you,
like
Mr.
us.
Osman. And yeah, like always, we are looking forward to work with you and other partners and customers in Saudi Arabia to take this Smartn to your customers.
He's suggesting also do in Odoo, as there is no reports designed for this.
Absolutely, yeah. So we have a partnership with many ISV vendors who have their own proprietary ERP or CRM or other products, and yes, we can somebody who knows Odoo and data structure can leverage Smartn to create the default templates and roll it out as value addition to their customers. So yeah, Odoo customers can also be availed all these reports or anything that you see in Smartn. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I guess this is it. Thank you, everybody, for your time. And yes, if you still have any other questions, or if you want to discuss your use case with us, feel free to contact us, and we look forward to see you in next webinar. Hope you and your family and colleagues are doing fine in this pandemic, and we all get back to our normal lives in next few weeks to come. Thank you, everybody, and all the best.
Thank you all. Thank you all for joining and making this webinar very interactive. Thank you all.
Thank you everyone for your
Thank you.
participation. Thank you very much.